If he hasn't already got a full house, he's got definitely a big overpair like King's Races. It's the pocket 10 hand. I think you can see it now probably. Can you, Brian?
Yeah, on a 3639 board.
Yeah, what he does here in the turn just totally takes me by surprise. It's the good old check raise.
And the check raise is such an amazing tool. I mean, it's so hard to play against somebody that check raises you because more times than not, the check raise, they actually have the goods.
Absolutely, yeah. It just screams strength.
Yes. That's a good let. That was a good let go because a lot of people wouldn't let go of the tens, having the tens thinking they got the overpair to the board there, and they'd ended up, donking off some money.
That guy was putting all his chips in the middle when we got to the river. I'm 100% certain he would have shoved all in on the river.
Yep, knowing your opponents, man, it's a big plus when you're playing.
Any plans for doing some streams yourself?
I don't know. I have no idea. So I guess I don't know.
Yeah, you kind of probably just take it in your stride and.
Yeah, it's hit and miss. It just something has to do with what's going on at my house. Today would be a day I would possibly stream because my wife's on a weird work schedule, so she's gone. But when she's home, it's hard to stream while she's because her popping in and going saying something or this and that.
Melik88, no problems, mate. Thanks for dropping into the stream, and best luck in your cash game later on. Wish you the very best luck with it. Okay, so I picked up a few chips in this hand.
The ace king hand.
Yep, it worked out nicely for me.
Or the ace king hand.
I just looked at the HUD and the guy looked like really loose and a super loosey goosey.
Gotta love the HUD. Dave's blogs, man, that he just I know he just did a second one yesterday, the day before on the HUD is just so in depth to give people such helpful.
Yeah, Dave's stuff is awesome. Like, is that the blog that he had the great HUD debate? Is that the one?
I think this is part 2 that he put up yesterday.
Okay.
It was yesterday, the day before, but it gives a nice breakdown of and it has hand ranges and stuff, some hand range stuff in there with the hand range tool he uses, which is pretty cool. But it gives you a different side of what of when you're looking at your HUD, especially on people you don't have a lot of hands on of how you need to take it in. Poker Wars.
Yeah, what's happening there?
I'm gonna put it in. It'll be where you can see it in the form,
Uh-huh.
and you can go in and look it over, and we can adjust anything that needs adjusted. And then when we're ready, we'll drop in the forms. I might figure next week.
Sounds good.
Yeah, should be good stuff. Good fun stuff.
Well, hopefully we get a lot of different clubs to participate.
Hopefully it should be. I mean, it's everybody wants the bragging rights, so it should be fun.
Brought the wife and kids over to the swimming pool today.
Oh, it must be nice there out at the swimming pool.
Yeah, but it's the swimming pool that's part of the local leisure complex. So like it's super heated. Like even if you went in the middle of winter, no matter how cold outside, it'd be still plenty warm inside.
Good to go.
Mhm. But the kids are off school this week, so
That's right. That's sweet, man.
trying to find things for them to do and to keep them occupied, and having the swimming pool so close to us is just a godsend.
I love the little. I was showing my wife when you were at the movie theater the other day.
Uh huh.
The little boxes with that has the popcorn and the little
Yeah.
soda holder and stuff. We
Yeah.
don't have those. Well, I
No?
don't think we have those. I haven't been to the inside a movie theater in the States in probably 15 years, but
Wow.
we've never had anything where you can hold it all together. Usually you got one in one hand, one in the other hand, and you're still trying to wander around.
Yeah, those are like little kiddies deals that they had. So they got popcorn, soft drinks, and a bag of gummy bears, kind of like sweets.
Awesome.
Yeah, they were happy out.
Oh, they looked very happy. Like good times.
Went to see Cinderella, the new Disney movie.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Or no, those were all your kids.
No, the eldest one wasn't there. She was in a friend's house.
Okay. You have 4 then?
4, yeah.
Man, you and Dave, what are you guys doing? Busy people.
Yeah, it keeps us busy.
I guess.
But they're good kids.
That's the good part.
The eldest one doesn't want to go to the cinema with us because she's at that stage, where your mom and dad just embarrasses you, yeah.
Yeah, can't hang out with mom and dad.
Yeah, it's just not cool.
Nope, but the younger ones love hanging out with dad, huh?
Yeah. For another few years, and then it'll go full circle again.
Yep.
And the movie was really good, though. I really enjoyed it myself.
Nice.
Pepper 1311, yeah, it's a 25 NL zoom. 25 NL zoom on Pokerstars. King, Queen, offsuit. I'm going to be, if I go to the flop, I'm going to be out of position, so probably a bit of a tight fold. What do you think, B?
The marriage.
It hasn't
The
come up yet.
marriage.
There's about a minute of a delay on the stream, so
Yep, the ace-6 is just popping up, so. $7-5. They do go quick in the zoom.
absolutely.
There's the king and queen.
So like I could have called, but folding is not probably the worst option either. That guy was running a stats of a VPIP of 12 and a PFR of 11, which would be pretty tight.
Yeah, I'd probably let it go just for the price that he raises. He raises the right amount to get you out. I mean, in that spot, he's raising for. I think the amount he's raising, you know, it's you're probably not calling, you're either folding or coming over him.
And the danger is you could hit a flop and still, like, you could hit a king and still be way behind.
Yes.
Which could be dangerous. Next thing you know, you've lost a stack.
Yeah, next thing you know, you're on a stack buy-in too.
Yeah. I'm on a hand here where I'm in the small blind, so worst position ever. But what I want to do is kind of just exercise some sort of pot control. I want to keep the pot small. Nishki May, thanks for the follow, my friend.
I like I'm on the 6-4 hand right now, but I like the raise there because it changes your ranges.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't.
You have to do that.
You can't just always play the nuts all the time.
That.
Yeah, thanks Nishki for the follow, mate. Yeah, but that's Kalanski's book, Theory of Poker. It's quite good.
Yeah, I have quite the wide collection of mostly online, but I have probably 8 or 9 actual books. God, I got probably 30 books that are in PDF format.
The only thing is, I wouldn't say it's a book for beginners though. Parts of it.
Glansky's in-depth kind of guy.
Yeah.
I get lost in a lot of what he talks about sometimes because it's over my head.
Well, like most guys starting off, they're learning the game of Hold'em. And within the first page or two of Sklancy's books, he'll start talking about Raz and Stud and 7-card Stud and Low Ball. And I think that would be way over the heads of a lot of guys that are just beginner players. What do you think?
For sure, especially when you're just starting.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, is try to stick to one format, not try to learn a bunch of them at once because it'll affect all of them. Because you'll try using Hold'em stuff in Omaha, and then you'll try using Omaha stuff in Hold'em, and until you get a little more in depth into the game, it's real hard to be doing that.
Crazy?
Do you think Stud is dying out in America, like?
It is. It seems to be a dying game. And this is what I tell people: if you really want to make money, spend some time learning it. If there's a place you can play it, because it's and online. If there's a place on, a lot of online, a lot of the rooms in the States, they just don't have no stud traffic at all. But it's such a game that if you know what you're doing, and you can get up to that level 3, level 4 thinking on it. Most people are coming in, they're Hold'em players, Omaha players, and they're only on that level 1, level 2, and they're multi-tabling. And Stud is a game online you can't multi. You have to know what cards are live. You have to be paying attention all the time. But it is definitely a money-making game if you put time into taking the steps to learn, to improve. What kind of starting hands, what you want with those first 3, and where you want to go.
Yeah.